Evening people, hopefully you can hear me tonight. I've figured out what was going on. I've got several volume controls for one set of headphones, so one of those volume controls was way down. So hopefully you can hear me a bit clearer tonight, maybe a bit too loud. If it is, let me know. Okay, so no messing about. Straight into race tonight then, no qualifying. It is as of championship positions. We'll go and have a look at those just after we've got through 1 or 2 laps. We'll pull the points up, but only 5 drivers tonight. It's a bit of a shame. Evening, Paul Scale. How are we doing? Hopefully it's coming through loud and clear. You let me know if I'm coming through too loud. Like I say, I had my volume down the other day, so it was a little bit... People couldn't hear me over the cars, so let me know if you can. Right, yeah, so only 5 drivers. We've got Subertus, Danzo, Jane Norwood, Bobby and Duds. That's it. If they all stick together, this would be a good little punch-up for half an hour. Subertus gets through off the line. We are at a wet Red Bull ring tonight. Make it a little bit tricky for these boys. Half an hour race for you guys. Subertus, Jane Norwood, Danzo 3 wide, nearly 4 wide. It's going to be a difficult turn, side by side through turn 2. 5 drivers just keeping it in a straight line. A little bit of traction control being deployed by Danzo, just keeping those wheels from spinning up. Jane Norwood putting some pressure on it though as he put that towards turn 3. All fine, nice, cheers mate. I've just jiggled my settings, so that's just been dropped by that little pack now. 1.5 off the back. If we can keep it on the grey stuff, we'll be able to close that gap back up, but he's losing a bit more time through there. Norwood then through to the front, got himself past Danzo, 1.2 second lead. Starting to pull a gap there, Danzo's second, Bobby third. Subertus now in 4th, and Duds, yeah, he's closed that gap back up back to a second, 1.1. That going a little bit sideways. Danzo maybe just getting that final turn a little bit wrong. Still quite close at the back here. Jane Norwood's managed to get himself off 2.4 second lead at the minute. How you doing, Scout Bags, anyway? Bobby then trying to get himself up into second. Can he hold it into turn 2? Does. Spins the rear up a little bit on the exit. Danzo now down at the back of the pack. Duds has got himself through to 4th. He's looking to go for 3rd down here, taking on Subertus into turn 3. Side by side through there, those two. Just got himself in front. Subertus might be able to make a lunge down here into turn 4. He's a little bit too far back though this time. Oh, he's drifting it through there as well. Well to hold that. Oh, he's gone far too hot into there though. Just slammed the anchors on, allowed Danzo through. Subertus might have just got the grip of this car. Back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I was back at work Monday, mate. Subertus just having a bit of fun with the old Driftertron by the look of it. Or he's having to go back at Danzo. These two losing a bit of time to the 2 drivers in front. Jane Norwood Had that gap reduced down to 1.9, 1.8. MRC Bobby coming back at him. Nice and cleanly through turn one for Bob. Dudds in third. He's now got 2 seconds over Danzo. So from back of the pack to mid-pack. I know there's only 5 drivers. Bertus and Danzo now fighting it out for that final position. Danzo getting himself back through. It's a little bit deep, so Bertus might have a go back at him down towards turn 3. Just pick that up. A little bit of a look down the inside. Can Danzo keep the power on down towards turn 4? He's still got his nose in front down here. So Bertus trying to run him around the outside. Just got his nose in front, but again Danzo is going to just have the inside line for this turn. If he's still in the picture, he's backed out of it. He hasn't. No, he hasn't. He has now. Lost a bit of time through that final sector. Both of these drivers now way off the drivers in front. 3.7 seconds for Dudds. Oh, sorry, so rather Bertus from Dudds. Getting it a little bit wrong on the final turn there as well. So Jay Norwood thought he'd got away with it. MRC Bobby saying you're not having any of that. 1.1 seconds the gap's down to. Dudds in third, still only 1.8 seconds back. See if we can close that gap up to Bob. 1.7. So he's starting to pull that time back in. There you go, fastest sector. Everybody keeping it clean through turn 2. Danzo and Bertus still battling it out. Jay Norwood's pulled that time back a little bit. He's having a little bit of a go on board with MRC Bobby. What we will do is just quickly have a look at the points. We are going to lose sound from these drivers, so we'll just have a quick look at those. So Saxo leading the way at the minute, although not here. Oh, he's on 76 points. MRC Bobby second with 74. Jay Norwood 58 points. Dudds in fourth with 52 points. Bertus fifth with 49 points. Weiss in 6th with 30 points. Danzo 7th with 26 points. Burnfry 8th with 16 points. Mad Marshall 12 points in 9th, and P1 Pilgrim in 11th. In 10th with 11 points. That is points up till now. Let's get ourselves back to the racing and see what's happening. So Jay Norwood, gap reduced down to 3/4 of a second. Bobby's closed that right up on him. Can he fend off an MRC Bobby? He's got the hobby wing going on as well. Gets the power down nicely, early shift to not spin the rear wheels up. So 7.5 minutes gone into lap 5. I'm still hot on the tail of Jay Norwood. Gotta keep that off the grass, Mr. Norwood. That won't benefit your drive at all. Still got Dudds just in the background. Does look like he's dropped off the pack a little bit. What is he, 2.7 seconds back? Yeah, so a bit of work to do for Dudds. Still putting in purple sectors though. Maybe just one or two corners catching him out. Not happy with, not getting quite right. Danzo then, he's pulled a bit of time from Bertus, now 4.5 seconds back. Hopefully Bertus can pull that time back, or he'll just spend 21 minutes 30 seconds going for a drift. Bobby all over Jay Norwood heading up here. getting a good run out of turn 1. Jay Norwood going slightly defensive. Bob's going to have to run around the outside if he wants this. Jay Norwood breaks early. Does Bob get it? Does, gets himself in front, a little bit tail happy. That does give a chance for Jay Norwood to come back at him into turn 3. They're still side by side. Yeah, Jay Norwood just in front. Can he hold it? Bob's going for the out braking again. Jay Norwood slips himself into second. Bob almost running into the sandpit there. Nearly losing it just on the exit of that turn. Down through the middle complex then. Clean. Can Bob hold his nerve with Jay Norwood all over the back of him? That has allowed Duds right back up onto this fight. Let's just have a quick flick back to Jay Norwood looking back at Duds. Only 3/4 of a second back there as well, so pulled all that time back with these two fighting. Back on board with Bobby looking back at Jay Norwood, still only half a second in it. Can Bob start pulling a bit of a gap now? It's a nice rear wing as well there, Bob, I like that. Like a bit of blatant self-advertising, is there? So they're starting to become nothing in it between these top 3. Hopefully they pull it all together. It turns out to be a good old punch-up. Let's have a look. Only 1.1, 1.2 between the top 3. Out of trouble by that half a second. 3 drivers keeping it clean on the exit. Duds just losing a tiny bit of time through there. Possibly that's the turn he's not liking. Turn 2 is an awkward one. You can get it very, very wrong. So Danzo now 12.5 seconds back. Suberta 17.6 seconds back. Let's see if he goes for a bit of a... Is he enjoying the drifting in the Lamborghini, or is he just struggling? Giving it his all. So Bobby continues to lead. Jay Norwood's second. Yeah, Duds losing all that time through that middle section there. That's where he was pulling in purple sectors last couple of laps. He has put in a 1:39.0 for fastest lap. But this one won't be a fast one, looking at the gap that's developed. What does he put in? Yeah, 1:40.2. 6 seconds back from Jay Norwood. And Jay Norwood 1.2 back from Bob, 1.3 back from Bob. Bob's starting to pull away then. Purple sector for Bob. So with Saxo not being here, this will benefit Bob greatly if he finishes in first, maximum points. And obviously the other 4 drivers in any other battles there in the championship definitely benefit them. So 1.5 seconds, nearly 1.6, there it goes, just ticks over. Jay Norwood starting to lose touch with Bob. Still got Duds only a second back. Again, 1.2. Just like that purple middle sector. Oh, losing the tail end through there though. That's going to cost him. 1.8 seconds back. Just pull a little bit back through there. So Bob not quite run away with it yet. He's still 1.3 seconds in front of Jay Norwood. Jay Norwood's not letting him build that gap any further. time possibly. This is a 10th. Maybe a bit more by the time they get out to turn 2. He's pulled it back through there. Late braking. So Danzo having a race of his own at the minute, as is Suburtus behind him. So Danzo's 14.3 seconds back. Suburtus is coming in the pits for a bit of fuel. 34 seconds back. Bob's still got a quarter of a tank on board. Jay Norwood got a little bit less. Duds is going to be in. Expect the next lap. He may decide to come in this lap. Suburtus already in. Another purple sector for him. A little bit tail happy on the exit again. Still only 1.4 back. Bob though is starting to pull away. Duds does come in the pits this lap then. Possibly might have got away with another lap, but I wouldn't have liked to be the one to judge that. We'll see Bobby sticking in fastest lap now, 1:38.830, lap 7. So just a teeny bit under quarter of the tank for Bob. A few laps on that. If we look at Jay Norwood's tank, he's got about an 1/8 of a tank on board. He's now putting in purple sectors. Bob has extended that gap to 2.1 seconds. We'll see how everyone filters out after they've been in the pits. So Duds comes back out in 3rd, full tank. Danzo just leaving as well, full tank. Suburtus, full tank as well. Bobby's not going to have to put he'll come out with a full tank. No, he won't, because he'll stop out, therefore he won't need it, of course. If he came in now, he'd still have to come out with a full tank. Not anymore, now he's done an extra lap. So still a 2-second deficit for Jay Norwood. He might be in this lap as well. Just hold it tightly over to the right hand side, that is a good sign. Yes, there he goes. Now just releases Bobby. Bob has still got about 3 laps of fuel on. Let's see how far he can stretch it. All drivers on the wet tyres. Whereabouts is Duds? Just coming around that final turn then. I don't know whether that's going to be enough to get him anywhere back close to Jay Norwood. Jay Norwood just being released from the pits now. So Duds just coming through there. What is he? 4 seconds back. That's Jay Norwood in the back, in the distance. Sorry, that's a little cloud with a dot in front of it. So what is he? 4.2 seconds back. A bit of work to do for Duds then to get back into that fight. Does pull in a few tenths in through that turn. Spins the wheels up on the exit as well. Difficult to get traction in certain parts of this circuit. Doing well to keep it in a straight line with that. So Bobby now 24-second gap. Might see him in this lap. No, he's sticking it out for one more. Just losing a 10th to Jay Norwood. So Duds still 4.2 seconds back. Wolf just struggling through that turn there. Danzo 15.3 seconds back in 4th. Suburtus 5th, now 47 seconds back. 11 minutes remaining of this one. Bobby still 24 seconds there or thereabouts. Purple sectors as well, still from him. His car very, very light now with not a lot of fuel on board. We have to be so late on the throttle. Coming through there and hitting that curb, that's not what you want to be doing. Let's go for a little bit of a ride on with Danzo. So through turn 1. Head down the hill and then back up towards turn 2. This is the awkward one. So King goes uphill. There's a great big curb on the outside. Oh, braking a little bit late there. The curb's not your friend, that little yellow bump. Heading back down the hill towards turn 3. This is where a lot of drivers are struggling for traction. Down towards turn 3 then. Braking early into that one as well. Got to be careful, you don't want to run it out wide into that sand. Yeah, Ben trying to step out on Danzo. So into turn 4. Again, just got to be so tentative on the throttle through here, not to spin the rear end out. I think Danzo is rolling with a bit of traction control on. Some of the drivers are not. Out of that middle section down towards the... Whoa! 2 wheels on the sand. Nearly lost it there, Danzo. Down towards these last couple of turns. Hard on the brakes. Lets it roll through the first one. Hard on the brakes. And lets it roll through the second one as well. Tries not to lose it on the exit and back onto the start-finish straight. That is a Red Bull Ring in the wet. This is turn 1, again very awkward. Big blob of curb on the inside and the outside. Be careful when you hit all that stuff. But that's enough of you, Danzo. Let's go and see where MRC Bobby is. So only had to put in, look, just over half a tank. He's still got 9.5 second lead over Jay Norwood. Jay Norwood may have put a tiny bit more, too much fuel in his car. He's still rolling with 3/4 of a tank almost. Dud's almost down to half a tank already. So a little bit more than Bob. Calculation slightly wrong in the pit. Danzo as well. Oh, just getting it wrong on the entrance to turn 4. So he's going to lose a bit of time to Duds. Suburtus. Oh, Suburtus just getting it wrong as well, coming through turn 1. So he's not going to lose time to Suburtus. Suburtus struggling to get that car back on the grey stuff. Him there. So Bobby's still with the 9.5 second lead over Jay Norwood. 7.5 minutes to go. It's going to take a few absolutely amazing laps for Jay Norwood to bring this back, or possible mistake from MRC Bobby. No commentator's curse here. Stop it, Bob. So a couple of tenths to Jay Norwood, not enough to put Bob under any pressure. That's then another 9.5 seconds back, 17.2 back to Danzo as well. Then it's a minute plus back to Suburtus. Bobby is losing a bit of time to Jay Norwood. Gap down to less than 8 seconds. Jay Norwood starting to pull that time back then. Just keeping it 8 through turn 1. Don't think it's going to happen for Jay Norwood. Although purple sectors, we'll see. Just need to be pulling in about 2 seconds a lap, which is a tall order in the wet. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Take a little tiny mistake or two. Gap down to 7.3 seconds. Keeping it clean though. Jay Norwood in the background. Bobby not getting it clean. Sorry, I've missed something. I was looking down for 2 seconds, and now the gap's down to 2.6. So 4.5 minutes to go. Bob starting to come under pressure from Jay Norwood. That was a rubbish bit of commentating, wasn't it? So 2 seconds, Jay Norwood will have a bit between his teeth now. After the gap being at 10 seconds at one point, down to less than 2 now. 4 minutes remaining. Bob's gone wide. Jay Norwood's going to get a run down towards turn 3. Does actually take the lead through there. Why did you go to Bob? Because he just flicked into first place for a second. Jay Norwood up into top spot then. Bobby doing anything he can to stick with him. So this could be an absolute fight to the line between these two if they can stick together. Duds then 14.9 seconds, nearly 15 seconds back. Danzo another 20 seconds back. So Bertus, time not even showing up, but he's 2 minutes back from race leaders. Coming in for a bit of fuel there by the looks of it. Let's get ourselves on board with Bob as he looks to hunt down Jay Norwood at the end of this race. He had it all in hand there, Bob. Lost it through the middle section while I was looking away, doing something completely different. So his gap went from 7.5 down to 2.5, and then he made another little mistake. Here we are, Jay Norwood took the lead. Only half a second in it, 0.4. 2.5 minutes remaining in the purple sector there from Bob. It's all well and good, but you've got to get past that purple lump in front of you. Down towards turn 3 again then. Both drivers getting a pretty good run out of there. Different lines, Bob out braking, almost himself. Again, kept himself in touch, but only just nearly lost it running into that. He's got to look up towards turn 4, backs out of that one though. Could have possibly slung one up the inside, but could have possibly also taken Jay Norwood out with it. Cleanly then. A little bit of a slip and slide on the way out for Bob. No traction control for Bob though. Not sure if Jay Norwood, let's just go and have a look, see if he's rolling with a bit of traction. No, don't think he is. No, he isn't. So back on board with Bob then, still half a second in it. Duds, Danzo and Suburtus. I've just seen Suburtus going backwards. So getting the exit. Oh, it's the run down towards turn 4 he's got all wrong. Bob's got a good run on Jay Norwood though, down towards turn 2. Jay Norwood's gone defensive. Can Bob make it work around the outside? Another purple sector for him. Jay Norwood not making that easy. Oh, Bob nearly losing it. Getting a couple of wheels on the grass on the exit of that one. So this might even be final lap. Bobby and Jay Norwood bumper to bumper then as they head down towards turn 4. This is just where I've seen Suburtus getting it wrong. Bob and Jay Norwood losing the tail end, putting everything in it down here. Bob does try and sling one up the inside at turn 4. Again, doesn't work. Couple of chances left, but dwindling. Just trying to keep it in a straight line, get the traction down early, close the gap back up to Jay Norwood. The gap back to almost half a second, just close the 10th in again there. Jay Norwood. So we're over the half an hour mark. This will be final lap. Jay Norwood's going to take it. I don't think Bob's going to have enough of a run on him, even with the slipstream, to get it. So Jay Norwood takes it. Bobby takes second. Duds is going to come home to take third. Bob losing it right near the end there. So Duds does come home to take that third position. Danzo will take fourth. Yeah, it's a shame there's not many drivers in this one. I know one or two drivers have come up in the chat saying they can't make it. So Danzo does take that fourth. Suburtus is going to take the fifth. Not plead the fifth. He might now. Now we've got him on camera, chucking himself in the sand. So just the final couple of turns to go then for Suburtus. Drifting it through the final turn. Nice and wide through there. Does he control it or does it go backwards? It goes backwards. Suburtus then wheel spinning backwards again. Run out of time, Suburtus. We've got like 12 seconds left. Quick, 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 quick. He's made it. 5th place for Suburtus. Yeah, shame not many drivers in that one. But like I say, it'll benefit the drivers that have turned up, obviously. Let's just have a quick look. Who did we have? Bobby, yes. Pow, he'll sit in top spot. Jay Norwood, he'll take a chunk of points as well. Keep him in third, unfortunately. Duds, he'll do all right, but yeah, he'll stay in 4th. Suburtus, he'll get a few points, stay in 5th. Danzo also, he'll get past Weiss with his points. Ah, there you go. So some awkward, if sparse, awkward, what am I talking about? Some difficult but sparse racing tonight. 5 drivers. Where's the rest of them? Come on, people. Right, what have we got coming up tomorrow night? 8:30, we're back with MRC's Team Oliver Racing Gr3 League. And then Thursday night we are at the Stewie Mac Time Attack Rally Challenge. What is it? Not rally. What do they call it? It's a rallycross where it's a bit of tarmac, bit of dirt. 1 week's dirt, 1 week's tarmac, 1 week's dirt, 1 week's tarmac. That's how they're rolling. That's P1 on Thursday night at 9 p.m. GTTCC is this week. Oh, I've got to change that post. GTTCC is this week at 9 p.m. I'll be covering Fusion Lobby for you lot. And then Sunday night, as we get kicked out of the lobby, Sunday night I will be doing 8 o'clock the Mazdas again for Tanso, and then 9 o'clock we're back with P1 boys again and the M3 League that they're running. So come and check those out. Plenty going on, plenty going on, plenty going on. If you fancy helping the channel out, get yourselves over to buymeacoffee.com/dartsmoker. Donate if you can. Thank you very much. Other than that, I hope you have watched, like what you've watched. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dartsmoker. I'm out of here.